And how's it going, everybody? This is Tony here at Epic Street. Today we're going to be going over Luna. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys know, check us out on YouTube at FXS Street and check us out on Twitter, FXS Crypto. And if you like what I do, please give me a follow at TMCharts100, where I've been posting some of the important things, some good setups. And yeah, we're going over Luna now, so this is pertaining to here. So yeah, I posted this a couple weeks ago, just showing you guys that, Luna has a lot of potential. I was a part of this BTT trade. I remember this 10x move in 2021. And it's just really giving me the same vibe. And there's a lot of on-chain comparisons. If you care to take a look, there was the uptick in volume here for BTT that provoked the move. And then there was an uptick in volume on June 27th. And it was a similar volume, similar market cap. BTT was actually less. RSI had flatlined. So yeah, there's a lot of similarities going on. I've seen 10x moves happen before, so I have that feel for it. So yeah, when we see this 300% rally, that's really a nice confirmation. Shouts to everybody who partook in the first move. Yeah, you have to expect this to fall all the way through, though. This is probably going to come lower. Only because if this is really the first wave, they're trying to get out as many people as possible. Usually wave 2 is very deep. So this was your sell signal was kind of came late, but yeah, usually wave 2 is very deep. Yeah, it's gonna come lower, guys. You could get a bid though. If you want to try to get a bid. Yeah, you think you could challenge these highs first? But I still see Luna coming lower for the short term. I still see it going lower for the short term. Yeah, even a 60% rise is still nice if you're really good on smaller time frames, and you will use your indicators and go for the move. It's very possible. It's very possible that this is going to come and grab some of this liquidity here by the 8-day exponential. Might grab some of that 8-day exponential for 40%. Obviously, you would really need to start diving in here and getting a feel for the trend and seeing, what you could make of it. Seeing what you can make of it. Okay, RSI is still not quite there yet, but a pop over this red line on the RSI, the next move, and then you're looking at something that's 10, and then you're looking for a move. I don't doubt that could happen and will happen. Though when I zoom out, like I'm saying, I think this is gonna go lower. I think that's a lot of damage. And I think if you give them an inch, they usually take a mile. So that's deep, but it's already a 5-wave impulse. If you care to count it out, it's a 5-wave impulse. So if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. There's your 1, stretched out 2, 3, came back down, 4, 5, truncated. And let's see how that looks. Yeah, 5 truncated as an ending diagonal. Or no, 5 was just a truncation. Here it is right here. So, and that's usually what happens when you see those massive bull runs. You usually get that truncation, and then how I can confirm that is there's your divergence. There's your divergence. There's your divergence. So you have 5 truncated, which gives you the reason for this sharp move that's has happened. All right, it gives you the reason for the sharp move. Whenever you get a fifth wave truncation, you usually get a very sharp move south. So yeah, it's looking like a zigzag. Could go sideways, but ultimately, I wouldn't go near it yet. Just wait for everything to get wiped out. There's a lot of stops under here. A lot of guys hoping that this is the Wall Street candle that they won't go after, but I don't think that's the case. I'd be surprised if they let that go down, if this flies without coming and touching this origin point here at 197. Ultimately, your invalidation still has to be at 151. Your invalidation has to be at 151. So yeah, 148, wherever the low is, 150. You have to put your swing low here, your invalidation here. I'm thinking that this is going to fall. It could take a while. Might take till October. Give you some play games in between, but yeah, I think it's gonna fall another 40% and come and tag all of this. These, especially the buy stop above this level here. Well, it did already. Did it? No, it didn't. Yeah, it didn't even tag the buy stop. It's hoping guys will get in here and get that fourth wave, but I already think the fifth wave is in. So yeah, that's your synopsis for Luna. I think this is gonna fall 60%, 175. It's gonna come back into the zone. And then we'll see if that was your real impulsive wave or not. It's only a 20% away from the origin point. I wouldn't be surprised. I had a 50-cent target for some reason. It was a VPOC or something like that. And, you know, I'm looking at Luna versus BTC. Yeah, it's back on. Yeah. So this is how I remember it for Luna, for BTT. For BTT, like I was telling you guys here, that there's a spike that happens here. Okay, I remember this move, and it needs to stay kind of leveled out. It needs to stay range bound in a accumulation. And it's doing it. It's doing it. So that's what you want. You want the volume to stay low. You want the volume to stay low. Although this move here, I wish there was more volume. So, but this was the first signal that prompted me to write that thesis. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this comes lower, man. I need to see a little bit more. But this is really what you need to pay attention to. You need to pay attention to the BTT. Set an alert. Once per minute, I need you to email me as well, because I'm not missing this move. Yeah, and then Luna will 10x. Luna's going to go to $26 in the future, but we'll see. We'll see how far it falls. We'll see how far it falls. I'm looking for $1.79. I'm looking for something in this area first, and then that's your first stop loss. And it might not work, but you have to give it a shot. I mean, you don't have to, but it's just about probabilities. It's nothing personal. So yeah, I'm looking for 179 an entry, and then yeah, now we're talking low risk, high reward. If I get wiped out, it's not personal, but I wouldn't. I mean, still a lovely risk setup right here, but I just don't believe in it yet. So anyway, this is my thesis on Luna. If you guys like this video, make sure please like and subscribe. FX Street, this is the home team, the home base. FXS Crypto, FXS Street on YouTube. TM Charts 100 is where I post some of my thoughts and my trade setups that I've been issuing out here, the ones that are working. And thank you guys so much for listening. I will see you guys on the next one.